So recently, you were barred from entering the United States despite having all valid travel documents. Would you mind just telling us what happened there?
Yes, as I was about to board the flight at Ben Gurion Airport, the Israeli airport, I was prevented from doing so by the airline staff who called the U.S. consulate. And the U.S. consulate in turn told them that I'm not allowed to travel to the U.S. I'm barred by immigration for a reason that was not stated to me. By doing this, Israel is basically outsourcing its micro repression against human rights defenders who are active in the BDS movement for Palestinian rights. They're outsourcing this to the U.S. government, which is a key partner in Israel's crimes against the Palestinian people.
Yeah. And Mr. Barghouti, would you say that this was unprecedented? Because in previous interviews, you've mentioned that you've traveled to the U.S. multiple times, and you were shocked when this happened.
It is unprecedented. I lived in the U.S. for 11 years. I studied there, I worked there, and since then I've traveled there numerous times indeed. The only travel bans I have faced in the last 5 years came from the far-right Israeli government, never before from the U.S. government. So this is a first time, and it's a very dangerous precedent as it shows that the U.S. is ready to violate its own laws to please its Israeli partner.
And what do you think the significance, if there is any, of this happening right now, the timing? Do you think there's any significance of that?
Yes, the significance is that BDS is growing tremendously, as you've noted in the introduction. It is reaching mainline churches, trade unions, women's groups, and students across tens of campuses, especially in the West. It's growing in the South and the North and everywhere. They realize that. They realize that several companies have pulled out of the Israeli economy under pressure from BDS campaigns. And because of this growth, and because now there are 2 congresswomen who support BDS openly in the U.S. Congress, and many other senators and congresspeople support the right to boycott. So this movement is really growing, and it's proving that it's not a sectarian movement. It's an anti-racist human rights movement that rejects all forms of discrimination and racism.